What's going on, guys? It's Savage back with another video, and today I'm doing my top 5 favorite mods for Star Wars Battlefront 1 2004. But before I get started, I just want to thank you guys for 5 years on the channel. It's been 5 years. Today is the 5-year anniversary, and like last year how I did a top 21 mods video for Battlefront 2, this year I'm doing a significantly shorter video for Battlefront 1. I won't be repeating myself too much this time around, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, let's get started with the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Geonosis Arena. This mod recreates the Jedi battle from episode 2 on Geonosis in the arena, of course, hence the name. But in this mod, you can play as the clone troopers and also the Jedi, of course. I always play as the Jedi in this map because they're just my favorite. They're really powerful and you can just kill a bunch of droids at the same time. But you want to watch out for grenades as the Jedi, because if you get hit with a grenade, you're going to die. That's the only thing that could kill you as a Jedi in this mod. So yeah. But most of the battle isn't really taking place in the actual arena. It's more taking place around it in some of the hangars that's there. You could fly an LAAT on the map, and also Geonosis Starfighter if you want to, playing as the droids. And Jango Fett is also on the map. He's also helping the CIS, of course, not the Republic. There are better versions of the Geonosis Arena. If you want to actually download a newer version of this, I'll leave a link to that as well in the description. This version of the map is just my personal favorite compared to the other versions, because like I said, the Jedi are pretty fun to play as here. If you play as the Jedi on the other version, even though they have like actual playable Jedi characters like Obi-Wan and Anakin, you still die pretty fast, and that other map is pretty hard. But compared to this, I don't know, I really like this one. At number 4, we have Hoth Escape by Rins. This was my first ever space map that I ever installed for this game. I didn't know that this game had space mods until I saw this on the mod page. But yeah, this is just a dogfight between the Empire and the Rebellion underneath Hoth. This did come out a long time ago, so that's why you kind of just spawn on the outside of a ship instead of a hangar. This is before all the space maps that actually introduce hangars and whatnot in this game compared to the second game. So yeah, just be mindful of that as to why you spawn in the outside of a ship instead of actually in the hangar of it and whatnot. You can actually land on the ground, which is pretty funny. The gameplay that you're seeing right now is from like 4 years ago, so that's why it's probably not as HD as the other gameplay you're probably gonna see, but we move. At number 3, a recent one that I played on the channel, Hoth Assault. Yep, technically another Hoth map is on this list, but as you can tell, the sheer scale of units on this map is like insane. I haven't seen a Hoth map this big in a while, and especially for this game, like for this to handle, which is insane. Like, oh my gosh. The Empire has 5 AT-ATs, a bunch of AT-STs, and an entire legion of troopers all led by Lord Vader. And the Rebellion has pilot Luke Skywalker, they have X-Wings, they have a bunch of snowspeeders, and they have a big old base and a shield generator. This is legit just episode 5 in one big modded map, and credit to the modder for making this, because this is still one of my favorite maps of all time in this game. You can try this out yourself if you have this game, because it is huge. It's a lot bigger because in Battlefront 1 you can't sprint, so yeah, that's what makes it a lot bigger. But now this map does crash, so be sure to play with stock units and try not to have other mods on at the same time, because it will crash with all the units that it has, and it does lag a little bit regardless, but still, play it. And coming in at number 2, it's not necessarily one mod map, but it's a series of maps created by Ceregus. All of Ceregus' maps are amazing and super detailed. Like, you probably won't know what I'm talking about unless you actually see it. The gameplay that you're seeing right now is not normal for Battlefront 1 to do stuff like this, and to see it all in Battlefront 1 is actually, it's really cool. It blows me away every time I play one of his maps, because each map, like for example, the Shadow of Umbara map that I'm showcasing right now, the vehicles that are on there, the units that you can play as, just the entire environment itself feels like you're actually in Season 4. And that's just one out of 30 of his maps that he has. He has other maps where you're playing on Raxus Prime from Force Unleashed. You have like Force Unleashed units in there. You also have like just different stuff in there. You have the Kashyyyk Bridge from Republic Commando. You have Utapau. You have the Polar Express map for Christmas if you want to play some Christmas maps by Ceregus. I suck at pronouncing names, like I said. That's just some examples of his maps. You can play on Felucia, you can play on the Death Star from Battlefront 2. You have some Battlefront 2 maps into Battlefront 1 because he ported them there and he added his custom units, sides. He also has different game modes for you to install and It's just, it's nuts. It's nuts what he's done. I'll leave a link to the mod page of all of his maps, so you don't have to wonder like, oh, where can I download the maps? You know, all the links to all of his maps are in the description as well. Unfortunately, you can't download them all at the same time. You have to do them separately, download them separately, but nevertheless, he's created some epic stuff, and you should not miss out on all of his, or hers, I have no idea, but you should not miss out on all of their mods. And coming in at number 1, some of you guys might have expected this, but it's Starfire Side mod. Starfire Side mod is my favorite mod in Star Wars Battlefront 1 ever by far. This is the only mod that I've actually made a tutorial on how to install in this game, because I just love this mod so much. I had to make a tutorial for the people who didn't know, and when I first installed this, I didn't really know how to, so once I actually got it, you know, I had to make a tutorial for the peoples. But anyways, besides the point, the reason why this mod is my number 1 favorite, I'm going to give you some quick explanations. Every single map that this mod comes with, or the stock maps that this mod comes with as well, all of the units are pretty accurate to their respective planets, and their weapons are pretty much buffed and accurate. And I keep saying and this and that. It's just a nice mod. You should install for yourself, see how you like it. But me personally, it's my number 1 favorite. I played it a lot back in the day. I played it a lot nowadays still for this game. But yes, this is my number 1 favorite mod. But what are you guys' favorite mods for Battlefront 2004? Let me know in the comments, or if you have Battlefront 2004, you should get it. It's on Steam. For those who don't know, it's on Steam, just like how Classic Battlefront 2 is on Steam. Classic Battlefront 1 is also on Steam. So yeah, link to all of these mods will be in the description. Thank you guys for 5 years on this channel. Here's to more years, hopefully in the near future. I don't know if that made any sense, but you know what? We move, like I said earlier. But anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.